Allowed to mention.
Uh, can't start off with that one.
Preseason has moved along and just kind of continued to flow. What has been the biggest area that you've been trying to work on, and how do you feel like that's going?
I'll really say just my physicality and really playing to my size. The coaches kind of told me that going into OTAs that, they wanted me to play more physical, on the perimeter, and that includes, blocking. But not only just that, but, really when there's a ball and it's a contested catch or it's in the air, that it's, it's my ball or it's across the middle, and, I come down with those tough grabs. I've really been trying to focus on, extending my hands for catches and just contested catches.
Obviously, Cody Ford, nothing but great things said of him. Just from your perspective, what kind of teammate was he?
On Cody Ford? Yeah, great dude, man. He kind of welcomed me in when I first came in here, and we were actually both injured my first year. So, I got to spend the whole offseason with him and, rehabbing here and stuff. So I really got to get to know him well. So he's a great dude, and, I wish him the best in Arizona.
Rehabbing and the injuries that you've overcame, and everybody talks about stacking good days on top of another. It's easier said than done. When you start to do it, does it kind of feel like a snowball rolling downhill, like in a good way of had a good day, now I'm building on it and building on it?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does, but you have to kind of control yourself and your emotions with even when you do have good days. I mean, McDermott always talks about that, are you really high today or are you really low, and he kind of challenges us not to, just steady being super high and super low, but just, constant stacking days of just like a constant, progression in your game and your mentality. So, even after a real good day, our coaches do a real good job of, kind of nitpicking and always finding stuff that we could get better on. And, us as players, we hold ourselves accountable in that way too.
Is it easier to do that now, to try and stay level now more than it was your rookie year?
Yeah, I mean, definitely I think it is. And I also think that's part of a mindset thing for me. My rookie year, I kind of talked about it a little bit, but, I think I was a little bit too focused on who's making the team and who's not, and counting numbers and all this stuff. And recently I've just felt like I've gone over there with the mentality of just stacking days and going 110% every day, and letting the coaches figure out the rest.
What's your experience been like? Because obviously the injury and the practice squad, has there been some frustration just trying to get out?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I feel like last year training camp, I was having a good training camp, until preseason one game where I got hurt. So, that was real frustrating, and it was a mental battle for me. So I try to, just learn as much as I can through it, and, just really prepare myself for this year and this offseason. And, I told myself that, I can prevent, some of the injuries, some soft tissue stuff, but major stuff, I can't really prevent that. So, I just went out there with the mindset of just control what I can control and really go all out every day.
You kind of mentioned that mindset and that experience. What do you feel like you really did learn from going through that, especially now as you're making the team?
I mean, a lot of patience. I learned a lot of stuff mentally, but also just, watching these guys, day in and day out. I mean, being in a room with Diggs and Gabe and everyone is, and all the vets that we've had last year, Emmanuel Sanders, and before that, John Brown and Cole Beasley and just everyone. I mean, you learn so much just from route running, playbook. I mean, Josh is a great leader in himself, and, whether you're a practice squad guy or, you're a starter, he treats people the same with the same love and joking energy and everything. So, it's a great team to be on.
That big catch you had in preseason game number 1, just what did that feel like for you, and what do you think that says about your game?
Yeah, the quarter before that, I think I ran like a really good route, probably my best route that whole game, and I had dropped it on the slant, and I was really frustrated in that. And a couple of the vets, came over to me and just kept me in it, and so I kind of give credit to them because I was kind of getting down myself, and they were like, fourth quarter, you're gonna make a play, just keep pushing. So to make a play like that, a big catch in a game like that was meant everything to me, and it's definitely a confidence booster as well.
What does it take mentally, physically to become a good special teams player?
I mean, literally what you said, that first part, mentally, it's just literally a mindset. You talk a lot with Smiley about it and everything. It's just a literal mindset of just like, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to make this tackle, or I'm going to get off this block, or no matter how big this guy is in front of me, I'm going to block him. And it's just a mindset of like, if this is what I have to do to make the team, I'm going to do it.
How meaningful was this last preseason game, just in terms of getting more live action reps for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's always gonna help people out like me, you know, who are, you know, kind of like last guys to, you know, try to make this roster, and guys who, you know, are fighting for playing time and stuff. So, you know, the more experience I could get, you know, the more playing time, the more reps, you know, it's going to help me out in the long run.
You've gotten better at special teams coverage person.
I mean, I feel like I've definitely improved a lot, and I still have a lot more to go and a lot of improving. But, you know, I mean, our special teams room is full of dogs and great guys. I mean, from Saran to, you know, Matakevich and, you know, Tyrell Dawson, just like everybody. I mean, just watching those guys and how hard they go, you know, really motivates me and helps me out as well.
This summer coming, I can imagine just personally for myself, I'd probably be doing the numbers and kind of looking into that. Like, what do you do? How do you approach that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the coaches, you know, they have their own process, and, you know, there's always surprises every year of, you know, people think they know, and then, you know, last second things happen. So, you know, I try not to wrap myself in that too much, because I just feel like it's going to throw me off mentally if I go into this next game just thinking, oh, if I do this or don't do this, it's going to, you know, affect the outcome. Then I feel like it's just going to throw off my game. So, you know, I'm just going into this game just with a clear mindset of just, you know, playing this game like it's my last game and going all out and letting the numbers and the, you know, roster spots, you know, speak for it after. Appreciate it.